The very first time when I heard Zigfrid, 2004, the first thing that I was aware is on the three of the albums that you had at that time, there is Ерик Трюфаз.
For sure.
And do you remember how did you met for the first time?
Sure.
Yeah.
He was producer of session in the studio. He invited me for playing. So he was the director.
It was the soundtrack of Louise.
He put a sheet music, and we had to read it. But in fact, we smoked so much grass, but I was not able to read the music.
It was for Louise, actually.
It's what I remember. Tu te rappelles?
Yeah, for sure. It was for Louise on Stalk. You remember the saxo? He was playing on your program with me. And I was searching for a trumpet for the Louise recording. I composed some stuff, and so he told me, there is that Eric, his friend is living very near. So we called, Eric was free, he came, and he played with Stalk. Actually, you did the session with Stalk. And the Louise soundtrack is, so it was our first meeting.
And since you are two French guys who have kind of big passion to the East, could we say that the East is a kind of a crossing point?
For the music.
Okay, the music also. But the last time when I met Eric, it was 6 years ago. I don't remember. You said the best audience is.
It was in Romania or where?
Hungary or Turkey. I don't remember which one was the last, but you said that the best audience is in the East.
We love East because it's less capitalist than the other part. What it means that every new music came later, and so people are more open and more fresh than the rest of the world. That's my opinion, and that's what I feel. So they love more how music is loved. Why we love this?
You was a lot into the music of Hariprasad Chaurasia at that time.
Sure.
And now your last album is more or less African. So I am a big admirer and a fan of Rokia Traore. I consider her my favorite female voice in the world. So how it happened, this album?
So you heard the album?
Yeah.
Good news. Because the woman before, she didn't listen. So what's your question about?
My question is about African influences in the moment where in Mali it's not so easy to go there to have a concert. The Desert Festival doesn't exist anymore because of political reasons and...
Yeah, and Rokia invited me to play in Bamako in April. But I'm not so warm to go there because they keep the white people for money. I'm not sure. But the influence of Africa don't came from this album. Africa, they influenced the blues music, and after the blues music influenced American music, we influenced our music. And I had a performance with dance company in South Africa. 3 years ago, we stay in Johannesburg with my band, and we develop a complete spectacle with dance company. So that was the first influence.
There is a funny story about your music. When we met for the very first time, it was the same evening with Newspaper Movar.
I remember in Skopje.
And then you said, we are both much influenced by Miles Davis. And there is another story that happened a couple of years.
Maybe I said also we are both influenced more by John Hassel.
You didn't mention John Hassel, but yeah, I agree.
But because the biggest influence is more John Hassel than Miles Davis, especially for Nils Peter Molyneux.
But another guy also mentioned Miles Davis in another context when you played with Ilhan Ershahin, because I have seen his band with Graham Haynes and with Eric Trüfaz, and he said, "Oh, they are the two guys that are, let's say, a reincarnation of Miles Davis today." Probably this is the common point." He was joking.
For me, Miles influenced me with the form and the development, how he worked during all these years. I'm really influenced by this. What he used, which songs, how he produced his album, what he did since the 17, big jam and just take some part of the big, yeah, that influenced me. But after the way of playing, my way is more close to Don Cherry and John Hassan.
And you also kind of cross lots of border between genres. So you incorporate in your jazz a lot of other things.
Yeah.
And what is the thing that you still haven't explored and you would like to?
That's, you know, it's an important question. What I would like to explore, what I didn't do, because it's the highest question I have in my mind for every album. So I cannot answer, because if you have the response, give it to me. Dobre вече. I'm Ерик Трюфаз, and we play tomorrow in a Sofia Jazz Club with my friend Zigfrid on cello, and with a fantastic drummer from Riga. And we will do some special music for your mind, for your heart, and for your soul. So please come. But it's complete.
Bargenda. Hello, I'm Zig. Come tomorrow night, Sofia Life Club with Master Eric and artist Orup, the fantastic drummer from Latvia. You will see the drummer is